Hello everybody, and welcome to your reading. So today I channeled a song by Fleetwood Mac, but before I get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you, the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So I'll tell you a couple of lyrics. I didn't write it down. I've been taking a course online, and I have my notebook in the other room. So what I would like to share with you on these lyrics, it's called You Can Go Your Own Way, and it says, loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I change things that I feel? If I could, I would give you my world. And then it says, how can I when you won't take it from me? So, and then it's like, you can go your own way. Okay. I will leave the song with the lyrics in the description box below. So before we get into the reading, we're going to say a quick prayer, and then I'll get right into your energy here. Our Father in heaven, I want to thank you for the many blessings that you've given to myself and to the fellow Aquarians, cross watchers, everyone who's here watching. I definitely want to thank you for all the beautiful souls you've sent my way. I want to ask for protection for all of us here, protection from harm, illness, and evil eye, and protection for our loved ones. And I would like to ask permission to be able to see into this reading for the Aquarians and to see exactly what it is that they need to know, that I need to tell them when it comes to channeling this song. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Now, with that being said, I also want you to know, if you're a cross watcher dealing with an Aquarius, that you can flip the roles, okay? You can definitely be the one when I'm talking to Aquarius. You could be the one. It could totally go like that. And I also have another channel. It's Colleen Tarot, and I will be posting there because now I literally have to make time for that, or YouTube will demonetize me over there. They've already given me 30 days, so I am going to be posting over there. It's not going to, I'm not aiming for it to be, it's going to be a little bit different style. I'm not going to use the Celtic cross over there. And I will, do my intro and my prayer. I think that's important for everyone. But it's going to be, the readings are going to be shorter. They're going to be 30 minutes or less, because that way I can do everyone's readings. And I will also do a reading. I used to like doing the collective reading where there was no sign involved at all. So I'm going to be doing that on Colleen Tarot. And I'm not taking any new reservations for readings at this time, because I am enrolled in a class with Eckhart Tolle, and that's going to tie me up for a couple of months. All right. So I will finish the readings that I have, already made a obligation to do. So don't worry about that. If you're waiting on a reading from me, it's coming. All right. So let's get into your reading. This is going to be for the general sign collective here for Aquarians. Aquarius, you can go your own way. I believe that, when I was reading the lyrics myself, I believe that you're moving away from somebody. And I believe that somebody has moved in another direction away from you anyway. And you're just like, you can go your own way. You can make it another lonely day. So definitely I feel you're walking away from somebody. I sure do here. Definitely do. Show me what I need to see. We got imagine. Orphaned. Anything else? All right. So definitely fork in the road. This is very important here. Fork in the road. And the house below that, and I got clean it up. Some of you might be literally moving to a new location, okay? Getting away from a situation. because this is the whole thing. There's a decision to be made here. It's card number 13. That might be significant. 3 and 1 is 4. And then we have, 4 is the house. It's the 4 is the 4 of wands here. It's the house. And here it's 50. It's 5. It's change. So when it comes to what's going on, all right, it's strongly suggesting that something's not for you. Okay. Even if it was for you, it's definitely not for you anymore, because it's like you can go your own way. You've already, it seems like has already went in another direction. All right. There's either not closeness, you're not together. There's something to do with that. And it has a lot to do with it. If the truth is to be told here, all right, you're either in a situation where you feel like you're alone, or you're just alone. And then the song that says, we'll call it another lonely day. So if somebody is being honest with themselves, I believe it's you, obviously. It's your reading. I believe that you're just being honest with yourself, that it's just time to move on, okay? This moon here doesn't look very happy. There's like someone tugging on the moon, and that's emotions, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if I don't see, the moon card or high priestess card or something like that come out, because it's just a lot of emotions, and it's a card of 20, but 20 reduced, so here it's 2, and 2 is a couple, but here is orphaned, which is 1. But the good news is, if this is the case, Aquarius, if you're moving in another direction from somebody, it wasn't for you anyway. It's not for you. It just wasn't for you, okay? But like I said, strong indication of moving, okay? When I get clean it up and I get chop wood, those are moving cards. And then when I see the house here on the bottom, no place like home, I definitely think that that's a possibility, okay? It's a possibility, especially once somebody starts being honest with themselves. And I believe it, obviously it's you, it's your reading. Being honest with yourself can be like, okay, if you're in a situation and you feel it's time to move on, but you've made excuses. You're like, oh, well, this would change. It'd get better. Or so-and-so is like this because of that. And, they're really not like that. If there's any excuses being made, I would just say, look at the facts and stop making someone else look better than what they are. Maybe you see the highest version of who they are, but let's be real. In this reading, if this resonates, they're not being their highest version with you, and which would also keep you from being your highest version, right? So it's time to get honest about who's in your life, how it's affecting your life. But at the end of the day, you just might realize, well, it's not for me. This isn't for me anymore. Living a lie isn't for me. Being in a situation where I feel alone all the time, whether I'm with somebody or not, is not for me. This isn't the life I imagine for myself. And it's just, that's what's not for you here. So I'm going to leave that here. Fork in the road and not for you. Very prominent. Now I'm going to pull from the Twisted Oracle. It could be anything, because it's 100 cards of everything. So just take this might be individual messages. I wouldn't cling to every single message that comes out of this. It could be a message for another Aquarian watching, so just keep that in mind, because literally we have all kinds of stuff, like literally we have secrets, cycles, triggers, and lessons. That's what's not for you, okay? I think that's what you're leaving behind here. Show me what I need to see for this reading for Aquarius. Show me what I need to see, please, for this reading for Aquarius. Anything else? Thank you. Anything else? So on the bottom of the deck, we have new boo. I think that you're going to go in a new direction, and you're going to meet a new person. And I feel, it's not going to be karmic. I feel it's going to be very nice. A very nice change for you. So we have pretty much this one right here. You know, this one says effed up over you. Someone could be really messed up over you, or maybe you're messed up over somebody, and it's just time to move on from it, right? Because the facts are facts here. But either way, somebody is messed up over you, okay? Or you are them. And then we got not happy. So there could be somebody who's messed up, missing the other person, and they're with somebody and they're not happy. And, you know, like I said, so anybody can feel alone, even with another person, because if two people aren't focusing on each other but they're together, I mean, someone can still feel alone here. So, and we have here missing pieces to a puzzle. And somebody might put the puzzle pieces together that, you know, the real truth. They might take this mask off here. If somebody's really honest here, then maybe these pieces won't be missing, because there might, you know, like, things will finally add up. Things will just finally add up for a change. I also have here ashamed. All right, guilt, embarrassment, and the wrong and ashamed. So I feel that this is how someone feels when it comes to you. I feel like somebody feels like they messed up. Somebody feels ashamed. Somebody's not happy, you know, kind of like the grass wasn't greener type of situation. But the thing is, they had options, right? Whether they're men or women, that's the only thing. I wish they would have had the equality here, because there are women who also put men in options. So let's just keep it real, all right? So either way, somebody kept somebody in some sort of options here. Like I said, not all of these cards may pertain to you. This is going to be, if it does, it does. All right. We have some karmic energy here. All right. Phony, trickster, illusions, fairy tale. Again, I have to just keep looking at this truth be told card, because when the truth is told here, it's just a different picture gets painted. A different picture is painted. Somebody is not who they seemed. You know, the grass wasn't greener and all that glitters wasn't gold. So truth be told is that there was somebody here who created an illusion about themselves. You know, they sold a dream to somebody. Somebody bought it, and then here we are. Here we are. Somebody's missing the other person, and the other person, I feel, is like, hey, well, you're not for me. I'm moving on. I'm doing my thing. Okay, literally, because I feel this is more of your energy. Secure, confident, you know, boss, career focus, queen or king bee. Okay, because we have both on our channel. You are secure, you are confident, you are in charge of your energy. Okay, man or woman, you are in charge. You are the king or you are the queen. And meanwhile, somebody fell for a dream, fell for an illusion. One of their options ended up being with a mask. One of their options was somebody who was a trickster. Absolutely. They fell for a trickster as an option. So, you know, it is what it is for them. That's their karma. Now we have these three kind of go hand in hand right here. We have spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening, warfare here. I feel that you are the one who is awakening. Somebody could be also awakening to the fact that they were getting some, you know, some crazy ex might have been doing something, some sort of spell work or whatever. But we also have getting tarot readings. All right. I'm actually inclined to pull on these three cards. I want to pull a couple of the from the mini deck here. But I feel the person who thought the grass was greener somewhere else, I think that they had somebody put literally a spell on them. Okay, and I think that there's a lot of you who are out here tarot readers, because you guys message me stuff. There's a lot of you out here who are tarot readers, so I really think this is you. And the thing is, some of them may have thought that you put some sort of magic on them. Okay, maybe because you read tarot. Okay, or maybe because you get tarot readings, they might just think that you dabble in all that. But I mean, they could be getting readings on you. Like I said, I'm going to pull for these three cards. But this person here was getting some spiritual work done, I feel. And like those eyes are glossed over, they can't see. Their eyes are open and they can't see, so there's something to that. So let me pull, I have a mini deck right here I haven't used. It's clean and ready to go. All right. All right, I want to know about the tarot reader, the tarot readings, getting tarot readings. Tell me about that. Tell me about getting tarot readings. They might be watching tarot readings on you as well. Vice versa. It seems like it's a thing people are doing now anyways, but tell me about getting tarot readings. Three of Cups. Three of Wands. Okay, Eight of Swords. So, I'm wrong. Yeah, it's not you as the tarot reader. So, good thing I clarified. So, the Three of Cups, the third party person is getting readings, and they were told that they were going to be let go of and come forward to you in the future, because that Three of Wands is expanding with someone else. All right. They're going to get let go of. They were told this person was going to have some sort of reunion or whatever with you. So this person's been spying. And I would imagine they found out something and they're like, oh, I can't have them going to Aquarius. I got to go do some spell work. I got to go do some spell work here. And let's just see, maybe to come out what kind of work they did. Psycho. So obviously this person is, you know, they might look like they're running on all cylinders, but they're a few cylinders shy. They really are, because they're crazy. They're obsessed. They don't want to let go of this person's energy. And I did channel that reading the other day about with that song, Loveful, where somebody's just like, will do anything. Okay. They don't care if the person doesn't love them. They just want the person to lie to them. They're attached to that person for whatever reason. They're very codependent. So that's sort of the energy I get there. That kind of psycho type of person, whether it's male or female, they're just very, you know, codependent. Tell me about that crazy ex who's obsessed and won't let go. Tell me about that crazy ex. I told you the moon would come out. The moon in reverse. The truth, something's going to come to light about this person, and why they stopped. Because this person was intention to return. They stopped. Something stopped them in their tracks. It was whatever this person was doing. It's going to come to light, though. I don't know how. Maybe they even tell the person. I don't know. But it's going to come to light because the moon is reversed. So what has been kept in the dark will be coming to light. Tell me about the spiritual warfare. Tell me about that spiritual warfare card. Ego, death, chaos, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. It would ultimately cause that for this person. First would be the spiritual warfare, then the chaos. Really, then the downward spiral. And the ego, death, and the spiritual awakening. Death card. Reverse. Four of Cups. They didn't want things to be over with this person, so they did something to probably make them stay. Not have union, it's right here. Anything else they did? They wanted to keep them confused. That's what it did. They kept them like some sort of confusion spell, so they couldn't think clear. And so that they wouldn't have a union with you. They didn't want it to be over with them. They didn't want them to move on. Because the thing is, they went and got some sort of consultation, whether a tarot reader or not. And then they found out this person was going to be headed towards you. And then they went and did something to stop it. All right. Let's get into the tarot. We're now entering the tarot part of the reading. These cards are big, so I'm going to do the Celtic Cross, and then I will clarify with an easier deck for me to handle. Show me what I need to see for this reading for Aquarius. Show me what I need to see for this reading for Aquarius. You're definitely letting go of them, and they have a karmic who is holding on to them. They want to come toward you, but I think that you're going to find somebody new here. This is for Aquarius. For this reading, you can go your own way. Wow. Wands right off the bat. Queen of Coins reverse on the bottom. 7 of Wands. 10 of Wands reverse. And 2 of Wands. So we have basically right here, we have the main issue, another part of it, and we have the root cause here. Let's see. Show me what I need to see for the 7 of Wands. In this card, in this deck, it's a protest, okay? It's resistance. That's what it's showing as resistance. So this is resistance here. You could be resisting somebody. You just feel it's not for you anymore. So I read a lot of your comments. You know, I read everyone's comment anyway, every single day. It might take me a while to get to your comments, but know that I read them every day, even if it's when I lay down to go to sleep at night or early in the morning when I go to sleep. I read your comments and I will respond, or heart or something. 7 of Wands, resistance. All right. A lot came out for that, guys. Knight of Wands reverse, the Hierophant reverse, the Tower reverse, 4 of Swords reverse, Virgo Hermit reverse, Major Arcana. You got 3 Major Arcana, just to clarify this, and a Page of Cups. You know, somebody resurfaces. And it's somebody who didn't want to commit before. It was somebody who did not want to commit. Somebody who was probably ghosted. Somebody who was very inconsistent. In and out when it benefited them, you know. So you're showing up and is resisting this, okay? Because this Tower is in reverse. You went through this once. You don't want to go through this again. You know, I have Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Virgo here, right here. So it's showing up as you and the resistance here. So, you know, Aquarius is like, well, they don't want to commit. I don't want to continue this contract. See, you know, the Hierophant reverse is not for your highest good, your highest benefit. It's not your highest frequency. It's not your highest frequency when you're with this person's energy, what they're in. Even if it is your person. It could be your person. It could be your divine counterpart, but they are not matching your frequency. So why be in an energy of a person who doesn't match your frequency? There's nothing that's going to be positive that comes from that. What are you really gaining? So you're smart to think, well, I don't want to go through the same thing again. They didn't want this before, okay? They didn't want to either leave a marriage, or they didn't want to commit, right? Because they were showing up as somebody who just sort of wanted to sort of play the field here. But the thing is, they come back around this time like they don't want to. They come back around like they don't want to, be inconsistent, but yet also not really looking for commitment either. With that Page of Cups, maybe they want to have a heart-to-heart. Maybe they want to say sorry. Let's see what wants to come out for that Page of Cups. I'm curious. What does that Page of Cups want to say, really? Really, what do they want to say here? Let's see, there's a blockage. So there's something blocking. What do they want to say? They do want to say something. The High Priestess is in reverse. The Hermit is in the reverse. They might want to say, look, I feel you're my person here. I feel that you're my person. I feel that we're, or, you know, it could be something about I talked to, they could have found out some magic was done too. Because I have, now this tarot reader, they could have found out that someone done magic, but somebody went to see tarot reader or a person to get a consultation from. They both could have, whoever, them and the karmic, they both could have. You know, like I said, it's a thing. Like a lot of people are doing it. Like you could have, everyone could have at this point. It's not important. But what is important, spiritual warfare came out because somebody didn't want it to be over, and it shows up here. The Magician reverse with the High Priestess reverse is definitely telling me that. There was something done to keep you guys apart. If this resonates, okay, if this resonates. And, you know, yeah. And you come out smelling like a rose. You come out, oh my gosh, and you're probably making more money too. It's like somebody's done something to hold you back, but it ain't. You're coming out smelling like a rose. You're going to be, if you're not making money, you will be. You're building something, working on something here. We got a legacy. We got generational wealth. We got a 10 of Pentacles right next to Aquarius, which is a wish fulfillment and success. Like all I heard was keep at it. Keep at it. Somebody's trying to hold you back with some sort of magic, evil eye, manipulation. At this point, everybody could have went to a tarot reader. You could have found out. You could know through tarot. You could read your own tarot, or someone could have read tarot for you and found out, you know, some magic was being done on you to hold you back. This person could have, looks like they watched tarot, or they went to a reader or something and found out this person wanted to leave and come towards you. Looks like this person found out that there was some sort of magic being done. It's like everybody's a spy right here. No, I don't know if you were, but there was definitely some stuff done to try to slow you down. But you're on top. You're successful. Everything is going in your favor. Tell me about the 10 of Wands reverse. Maybe they thought you'd quit because, you know, this 10 of Wands upright, like she's just overwhelmed. So maybe, you know, they thought you'd quit. They thought it'd be too much for you. They thought you'd give up. Tell me about that 10 of Wands reverse. Tell me about that 10 of Wands reverse. The Empress, yep. They tried to slow you down. They tried to cut you off from your Emperor and your union right here. It's right here. And what they were doing is at least trying to build time. Trying to build time here. Because they were trying to get this Emperor to do something. So this person could have been, you know, this person could have been, you know, really literally sexually teasing the Emperor, doing something. Whoever the Emperor is, man or woman, doesn't really matter. But they were definitely doing something to prevent this person and you from coming together. And it's like, it didn't destroy you. It might have been a setback, but it didn't destroy you. Damn sure didn't stop your income. Not this anyway. I'm not saying your income didn't stop, but it didn't stop from witchcraft. If you were definitely doing something and building something long-term for yourself, it didn't stop that. So they tried to get you to give up and be sad. Give up and be sad. Cut you off. But instead, you're just like, well, if I ain't got it, if it ain't with me, it must not be for me, right? It ain't for me. Because it's almost like you're looking at it like, you know, this stuff don't affect me. Magic don't affect me. How's magic affecting them? You're looking at it, you might be looking at it, somebody might be weak here. there's a perspective. But the emperor is the one looking at this now. The emperor is the one. So the emperor may have found out that there was some magic done. I mean, legitimate, beyond evil eye, like, you know, because they would have had to find out. You don't find out evil eye. You know what I mean? Nobody tells you, oh yeah, you've got a bad case of evil eye. No. So somebody may have told the emperor something here. Oh yeah, that's your person. They tried to keep you away from your person. This is what they did. X, Y, Z, Z, whatever. They try to hold them back, cut them off, get you to cut them off. We got Gemini, Aries, Pisces energy right here. And we have Taurus and Libra. But anybody can be any of these right here. Any of these. And I do have more Virgo, Pisces, and Virgo, Gemini with these with this High Priestess and the Magician card. So you're like, look, whatever. It's not for me. I'm going to just move on. I'm going to go another direction, right? You know, because even if it was for me, it ain't for me if they're doing this. It ain't for me if they want to be with someone else. Either way. What's the root? Direction, 2 of Wands, reverse. 2 of Wands, reverse. Usually it's looking out into the world, what direction I'm going to take, but it's reversed. Let's see. Tell me why this is reverse. Landed over here. On this person who was inconsistent, on this person who did not want to commit. 5 of Wands is reverse. So now it's like they've made a decision. I don't want nobody else now. I don't want anybody else now. So now this is my problem. Before I liked having all of these options. I liked having a variety. But now I don't want it. So somebody's sort of in their emotions here. Not really saying what they're feeling. It will come to light. But it's bad news for somebody. It's either bad news for someone that you've moved on and they don't have a chance for success with you, or it's bad news to a karmic who's trying to hold this person back and it's not working. It doesn't matter. Whoever it's bad news for, it's not bad news for Aquarius. This wasn't touching Aquarius. Honestly, you probably are not even aware of it, Aquarius. I want another card on this 5 of Wands reverse. Yeah, someone's really sad here. 3 of Swords. I don't want anyone else, but the one I want, I'm not with now. But it's their fault. Now they want to come together. But the holdup here is they kind of screwed themselves because Judgment is reverse. Made the wrong choice or didn't choose at all and did nothing, and then just the opportunity left. You know, if somebody takes too long to make a decision for themselves, and the universe is like, okay, you know, it's time, we're waiting. Come on, give us an answer already. Give us something, show us some action. If somebody does nothing and they just keep doing nothing and nothing and nothing and nothing, the universe will decide at the very last moment. And that's what happened, it seems like. Somebody had some sort of, you know, spell or illusion over them. They were confused. And apparently not confused now, but it seems like now is like You may have already looked at this as well. I guess it's just not for me because, you know, they ghosted, they chose, they stayed away, they didn't contact, they didn't do any action toward me. What's the past? I don't know if I should pull one from the top. Okay, I guess not. Thank you. Again, the Magician is reversed, and it's reversed here. This landed on Queen Bee. And it's Ace of Blades and Nine of Wands. Ace of Blades and Nine of Wands. And it's very interesting. I need to clarify. Is that another card? Oh, we got another card hidden here. And Five of Blades. We have a wounded warrior in this case. And then we have the Five of Blades reverse. So this could be somebody who wants to come and make peace. Okay. But then we have an Ace of Blades and it's reversed and someone's getting a surgery here. So let me clarify, because what I'm getting is somebody wasn't very cerebral back here. And it shows that some of the spell work was done was to cause some sort of confusion. So to see this, you know, somebody couldn't see the clear way, the clear path here. Five of Blades being cerebral, using it to function and manipulate and bend energy the way you want, but it's reversed. Not being able to do that really. But it could be someone's been abused enough and they want to make peace. Because this person is literally like battered. But it's the Ace of Blades here. And it's a surgery, but it's confusion. It's something that's not clear. And in reverse, it would be not clear if this is going to make it. If that will make it. So tell me about the past. Tell me about the past. Tell me about the past. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Seven of Swords. You know, there's enough cards here to suggest something. There was something in the past about a surgery. All right, this isn't for everyone, but there is something here about a past where somebody might have literally had to get a surgery and it held them back. But tell me about the Ace of Blades. Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Could have been a Virgo who was confused. And Page of Wands, but it's reversed here. That Page of Wands is bad news, but that Page of Wands with that wounded warrior, like somebody could have been have some sort of wounding, some sort of injury, like legitimately. Tell me about that Five of Blades. Oh, that just fell. Give me 1 second. This is going to be interesting, as I'm not sure where it fell at. The reason I say someone could have had a surgery or something could have held someone up, or someone's health could have held someone up, because there's a lot of blades here. And there's literally an operating table. A dog is on the operating table. But this is where there's sort of a twist in this story. If you thought something wasn't for you, someone didn't show up for quite some time, it just shows that they were going through something. Not everybody it's going to be health or surgery, but maybe this is coming up because if there was somebody who literally didn't have the health to, maybe not be so harsh with that person. But if anyone did it for other reasons, it's like you're still gonna have to make your own choice here. But it just seems like you started going in another direction, is what I see here. I see that for a long time you were fixated on this person coming back. And maybe you knew they went to another person or even a past person. So that's a very specific, if somebody had a health illness, that's very specific, and that's kind of not falling in the category of magic or anything like that. That's just falling in the category, they would be the only person that would have a legitimate reason for not coming back in your energy. But it still would have made you been like, I need to move on. I need to move on because you haven't heard nothing. How will this pass? If someone had surgery, how would that work out if that person comes back? If that person legitimately had a health issue or something? Or a stroke or something like that, because they weren't very cerebral. They couldn't think. Or maybe even something with their memory here. I don't know. Or some skills. Yeah, eight of wands. So for anyone who had some sort of health issue that wanted to reach out to you, that you're like, well, I got to move on. I haven't heard from you. You may hear from them, but it has to do with them. It's taken so long because literally something to do with health, recovery, a surgery, or something like that. But it seems like with everyone else, it has more or less, it has something to do with somebody did some sort of, like a karmic held them back. If somebody does magic to a person, it's definitely karmic. You don't have a good soulmate who comes along and does magic on you, So let's move on. What's crowning this? What's on Aquarius, the Aquarian's mind? What is it the Aquarians want to do here for this reading? For the ones who are saying, thinking about moving on. Now these are sticking out, so I'm taking these. Five of Wands and Queen of Wands. So the main consensus here on Aquarian's energy is like, well, you picked a karmic. You picked the karmic. Out of all the people you could pick, you picked the karmic. They could have picked a literal Aries, but like I said, that is one of my third party cards. I have certain ways I view the decks. And I literally had to be alone and get over it. You picked them and I had to be alone and I had to get over this. This is Nine of Cups. These two people together. Three of Blades. Somebody was crying, but then sort of went through something here. Maybe a dark night of the soul. The Hermit did a lot of thinking, and the thinking was, well, damn, I need to be honest with myself. It's crickets around here, and ain't nobody coming to my rescue. Ain't nobody texting me. Ain't nobody reaching out and saying, how are you, Aquarius? So, fork in the road. It ain't for me then, right? It ain't for me. If it was for me, it'd be here. And you're right. because for most everybody here, they did pick a karmic, they picked someone else, but there is a message here for somebody that they had a health issue and they literally had some sort of like surgery or something, like they couldn't, and it was something cerebral, so they might have had some sort of something in the head, you know, I don't know, because they couldn't think, they were confused, so it caused some, you know, they couldn't, something there, but somebody did have a surgery that held that up. But yeah, everyone else that this is sort of resonating with, it's like you picked someone else, you chose your path, okay, you chose your path. You know, out of these options here, I was one of them, and you didn't choose me. You chose that one, and you chose for looks. You chose for looks. This is a person who chose vanity over love. Vanity was more important. All right, give me a card for that. Yeah, and 5 of Swords. This is that cerebral card. This was, you know, the way you're looking at it, they made their move. And they picked a narcissistic person. They picked a manipulative person. They might look good. But let's not forget here, regardless of these options, right? Because this is this card here. This 5 of Wands, that's here. These options. All right? Meanwhile, you're doing you. You're doing you the best you can, man or woman, because I know they made it a woman. They should do both. But this person, let's not forget, the option they chose was a psycho. Is a psycho. They look good, but they're a psycho. They're a mind game player, a manipulator. They're phony. They're a trickster. And that's the truth. So that's who they picked. They didn't pick you. And you're like, well, I guess you're not for me. I'll pick a new direction. And damn it if that new direction ain't working out for you, or will. Or will. What's the future here? What's the future for Aquarius? What's the future for Aquarius? Okay. You know, you're going to take some time to figure out what you want to do, you know. Because this fork in the road, you're like, okay, because, you know, you were planning on this here. You were planning on it. But you're like, all right, it's okay. I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. Let me figure out what I'm going to do here. Taking a little bit of time, but you're going to take the spiritual path. You know, maybe you don't know which path it is right now, but you have this dove of peace over you. And you are going to figure out the right path. Absolutely. And it's going to lead you to a 10 of Cups. It's going to lead you to a 10 of Cups, which is going to be a very good connection. A lot of happiness. Okay, whatever it is. For some people, it's going to be happiness. It's going to be reuniting with family. Okay, because I have a lot of people who watch here. Some people are going to reunite with family, sons, daughters, grandkids, kids. Some people are going to find that person and just move and get a happy house. Because there's a lot here about house. House was coming out a few times. And what doesn't matter. Your quality of life improves. Your life gets better and happier. But it doesn't happen until you decide to move on and move away from a situation that you've been waiting to happen. It just hasn't happened. It happens after you move on from that. It happens after you see the truth. The truth that they're not coming back. The truth that they don't want to heal. The truth that they chose what they chose. Except for the one who had surgery and actually had an issue. Like, I guess they're going to 8 of Wands you as soon as they can here. Give me a card for the future. 10 of Cups. You flipped over and flipped back. Yeah. It's whatever it is. It gets you out of that 5 of Cups. Because it was a 5 of Cups reverse. And we have here 10 of Wands. This 10 of Cups is clarified by the 10 of Wands. You're going to be moving. You'll be moving. But wherever you're moving to, it's going to be a happy move. Maybe a lot of flowers, maybe springtime, maybe when it starts rainy season, because I see the rainbow. Like, what do they say? April showers bring May flowers. That's what they say where I, in the part of the, you know, when I grew up. But literally where I live in Florida, April's the driest month. It's more like May showers bring June hurricanes. But it's like that time of year where there's rain and everything is sort of like, you know, it's not looking like winter there. I do see a move, because this 10 of Wands, it's a burden that somebody chooses, right? Someone chooses to pick up those 10 boxes and move them, because where they're moving is a beautiful location. It's happiness here. It might take some time, because literally, like where I'm at, it's winter time, so maybe, because it might be, depending on the time of year, it might be spring, summer, or something like that. Anyways, well, what's the self position? What's the self position? Give me the self position, please, for Aquarius. This other person made their bed. I don't care to know their self position. I have to say this. This is of anybody who's older, a mom, a grandmom, you know, or a father, a grandfather, or a family member, elder. Okay, somebody needs some help here. Okay, help, and help with the kids, help with the whatever. We got the 8 of Blades. It's good communication, but it's you know, I'm drawn to the kids here. I'm drawn to the kids. Somebody are going to be called to come in, like, I need help with these kids. You know, I got to work. I got to this and that. You know, you can live here for free. Just help me with these kids. That's not everybody, but that's for some people. My phone went off twice. Twice for yes. Okay, so there you go. But other people here, we have Ace of Coins reverse. 10 of Coins reverse. For others of you, this opportunity's not come in yet, but it's the 2 cards you want to see. The Ace of Coins is something you start and grow, and it grows into this. So that is a beautiful opportunity here. Maybe you think it's never going to happen. Maybe it's a negative thing, but let's see. But no, it's coming. This is love in the future, Aquarius. You're going to get an opportunity, and it's going to lead to a legacy here with somebody. Tell me about the 10 of Coins reverse. Tell me about the 10 of Coins reverse. Somebody's serious here. Somebody's serious. We got some Knight of Cups energy reverse. We got the 10 of Coins. Somebody makes some sort of move. We have 4 of Cups reverse. And we have the Knight of Cups reverse. Why is that Knight of Cups reverse? I mean, that could be, like I said, it could be you thinking this is never going to happen, but somebody comes forward here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups reverse. That's the 10. That's this. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles that leads to your 10 of Cups is clarified by this. That's the move. Okay, so you're moving. For those who you're moving. Could be moving with a younger person here. Tell me about the 10 of Coins reverse. All right, hit the floor again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's that connection. Gemini energy you could be connecting with, but it's a close connection. Look how close those two are. You see how close that connection is? That's how close the connection is. Close. Whether it's love, lover, family. It's you guys are like this. You know, you are like that together. Where did this sun come from in reverse? Where did this come out? Did this come out with this? Clarify the Ace of Coins. Everything's hitting the floor now. Somebody who watches me predicted everything would start hitting the floor, and it is. Your prediction came right. Two of Cups reverse. I feel there's a beginning between you and somebody that you just never thought in a million years. Like, I don't think you ever thought of it being anything. Two of Cups reverse. You didn't think it'd be anything, but it ends up being everything. Like, you guys move in together. Tell me about the sun. Tell me about the sun reverse. Chariot. That Chariot can be the moving truck, but it could be here soon. It could be here soon. It might just be a matter of, you know, hey, you want to live with me? Page of Swords and King of Pentacles reverse, you know. All right, what's the environment? This is interesting. What's the environment? Or someone just might need your help regardless. It doesn't have to be kids involved. Just somebody. It just might end up being way better and way closer than you thought. Because the Two of Cups reverse. But this can also be you leaving behind another person and going in a direction. Because like I said, there's something that you are moving away from because you're like, well, it's not for me. It didn't happen. They chose somewhere else. And it can be that's what you were leaving here. But this other comes in rather soon and it's good. And it looks like you'll move in with them. But either way, it's good for you. Either way, it's good for you. What's the environment here? Nothing wants to fly out. Let's turn it around. Maybe it ain't the right angle. All right. 3 cards, the environment. I told you I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess didn't come out. Now I have actually every magic card out. I have, well, no, I don't have the Devil out. The Devil would also be another one. But I have the Magician and the High Priestess twice. Back here, they reverse. Queen of Blades is in reverse. The environment is, you know, I know what you did last summer. I know what you did. I know what you did. So whoever, if somebody's done something silly, sort of games on you, someone try to play some tricks, make some illusions in your life, you already know who they are. So I guess the joke's on them, and that's why it didn't work. You know, I just heard you're 5 steps ahead. You're five steps ahead of this person. So you know who they are. You already know what they're capable of. It doesn't matter, like, it doesn't have to be magic. It's just something, someone's manipulative. Someone was scheming and planning for your downfall here. Just, you're doing your own thing. But you already knew it. You already know this person's character. Tell me about the High Priestess. Because the Queen of Blades is here in reverse. And it's like, you know, I already knew. You might give them, you might tell them. You might give them a tongue lashing here. Now we have the Devil. Now we have all of those cards out. And we have the Death card. Scorpio, Capricorn energy. And you're going to be like, look, I knew you were doing it. I've always known you were doing it. You weren't fooling anybody but yourself. Tell me about the High Priestess. But no matter what, you stayed focusing on you. That could be a man's face too, by the way. You know, it is a man here. But you stayed focusing on you. What you needed to do. And like I said, The facts were the facts here. I need to change my direction. This ain't for me. If it ain't working out for me, if it ain't coming into my vicinity, it's not for me. But they did fall for a trickster here. They fell for it. They fell for the mind games and manipulation. They fell, if there was spell work, they fell for it. You didn't. Didn't affect you one bit. Tell me about the magician. So the environment is, you know, they want this with you now. This person is digging in the garden with their son. And now the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. Now it's like, I have everything I need now, but I don't have you. And ain't that a damn shame? I have everything but you. But literally, it's like leaving that connection and going to a close connection here. Six of Cups connection. Somebody who's on your mind. What's the hope and the fear? Being stuck. Well, that's everyone's fear, right? To be stuck. Tell me about the Six of Blades reverse. Page of Swords. Inquiry minds here. So you might be worried if you're going to be stuck, you know, a portion of you, you know, it didn't work out because they're with this karmic over here. But I still want to make a legacy, or I still want to be with my family. You know, like literally, if that didn't work out, I still want this. And literally, it's like somebody could be living with their family or their kids or some grandkids or something, because you have an older person here. Then there's the two dogs, and then there's two people. So it's like, well, if it didn't work out, they're in a situation over there. I'm gonna go build this over here. Now this don't have to be, you know, this is like if you're older, it could be, but it doesn't matter. It's building a life, having a legacy, and it's definitely not being alone. It's like, well, okay, I have another option over here for myself. So don't worry about it. Either way, you're not stuck, is what I'm trying to say. According to this energy, what does the outcome look like? Keep in mind, tarot can always, you know, be whatever, because it's not someone's free will. Tarot cannot take over someone's free will. So according to the way the minds and attitudes of the characters in these cards, what does the outcome look like? A new beginning. You decide to walk out on some people. Look at that. Judgment. You're walking out. You are going your path, awakened path. And it's new. It's beautiful. And the sun is shining. The Ace of Wands. And you're passionate about this new beginning. Justice reverse and Eight of Coins reverse. The person who focused on the wrong things gets their true desserts. And it's justice reverse, which is not, it's karma. Eight of Coins. They focused on the wrong thing. They get karma. You can't help that. But you didn't heed the calling, see? You didn't heed the calling. That's Archangel Raphael, no, Archangel Michael at the door right there. Because that's the one I always see at the door. And his trumpet sounded and you took off. You're like, it's my time to go. You guys, bye. Love and light, you're unawakened, you're not ready. And you're following the divine here. You're going on to create something. Give me a card for Judgment. That's Pluto energy. Justice is Libra energy. Give me a card for that. Yeah, 7. You're not wasting time anymore. 7 of Pentacles reverse. You're not. You're not going to believe a lie that this person is going to come back. You're going to let them go. You're going to let them go. You might even tell them it's over. I'm just giving you the courtesy to let you know. You know, because you're nice like that, but you don't even have to tell this person that you're letting them go. You don't owe them anything. They have not done nothing for you. It's just not in a long time, if ever. Tell me about this karma, justice reverse. Yeah. They have to watch you go off into a new relationship. Yeah. Right here. This is, I'll hold it that way. Yeah. They find out that it's over between you and them. They have to watch you go off into a new relationship. And that is literally their karma. You know, they dropped the ball. They didn't want to wake up. What's the advice here? Maybe even they used some magic on you. It doesn't matter. Whoever used magic, if they used magic, it didn't work. Whoever used manipulation, if they used manipulation and lies, it didn't work. None of it worked. You just kept doing you, kept ascending. What's the advice? Together. Come together. And there's a beautiful, you know, relationship coming together, I feel. We have come together. And then we have flying in reverse. So maybe it talks about both relationships here. So number 8. Come together. Love needs to be shared. Love needs to be exposed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of the emotion in all of its forms, of this emotion and all of its forms of expression. Romantic, familiar, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other. A relationship, a friend, an animal, and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner and a dance. Know that you are cherished like a magnet. You're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnership. So you're walking away from a person and going toward this person. Now, you don't have to literally be living with this person. This could be a person who wants to come back after they realize the grass wasn't green, and you're like, it's okay. My sights are over here now. I'm sorry. You know, I just don't feel like that for you anymore. But some of you, if you're in a relationship, you guys could be just looking at the truth of things and realizing that you feel more alone with the person than you do when you're literally alone. So however that resonates with you. The other card that came out was 20. Let me see here. It's reversed, but I'll hold it upright. When the flying card comes in reverse, it's a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Aquarius in Greek mythology, whose wax made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. So he was too confident, in other words. He perished and he didn't realize his limitations. So humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. So it's basically saying take your time. Don't rush into anything, especially if it comes to this a new connection. Savor the flavor. Savor the flavor. You don't have to rush it because you think that, you know, it won't last. Or any of that stuff. Just savor the flavor. Anyway, you guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next reading, and namaste, my friends.